Guys, I'm with djWheat right here, host of the Gamers' Choice Awards. So, since the dawn of competitive gaming time, you have been such a vital part of this whole industry, this whole community, everything. Seeing it change as it has over the years, what is the one thing you've noticed most prominently that has changed for the better for esports and everything like that?
Yeah, I actually, 3 years ago, that would have been a really hard question to answer, because there's so much that goes into it. But I think right now it's so very clear to me that awareness is the greatest thing that is going on, right? We just wrapped a show for CBS that involves streamers, esports, video games, celebrities, people people maybe you're seeing for the first time. But the point being is that this is the most awareness that gaming has ever had. Ever. And that's great. It doesn't matter if it's 5 games doing it or 1 gamer doing it or 30 games. It all helps gaming as a whole. So I'm thrilled, man. I think for esports and for gaming and streaming, like this is a great step in the right direction.
That's incredible, man. And so, we sponsored one of the awards here for collegiate esports players. There are more and more programs coming out for collegiate esports. I would say athletes or gamers or whatever. Gamers such a big word, but I feel but something that I wanted to ask you. I asked Ultra David this too. When you're looking at colleges supporting, competitive gaming, right? More so than the resources and everything like that. What is something you feel that you would like younger gamers who are getting into esports just now to learn so that they have, what's something you feel or an aspect you feel they could learn that would really benefit them in their career that is not obviously like, oh, how to play this better, how to do that,
Yeah, so I think that the biggest thing that these students would be able to take away is that it gives you a foundation for organization, right? Like in my day, you just had to find 5 buddies and hope that they gamed at the same times. But now there's a way for players from specific colleges to get together, improve one another, compete against other colleges. And I think that it has a bright future. But most importantly, I think it's about seeing that foundation and having that organization. People ask me all the time, how do I get into esports? You got to be good, maybe win a tournament. Well, here's a way. Now there's a way, right? We're hearing not only collegiate, but also high schools starting to kind of get on board. And I think it's great. I'm a Mustang from my high school, so it's like, I want to see the Mustangs going up, against the Hawks in my high school and in college, et cetera. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing for esports in general.
Organizational foundation of the whole.
Yeah, allowing players who are asking themselves that question, like, how would I get on a professional League of Legends team? You might be scouted, maybe someone will find you on the stream, but where I think it might happen? Collegiate.
Yeah, do it yourself. Yeah, a little bit. You've already seen the growth of all of this, clearly. I mean, you're on CBS now, man. That's kind of nuts. I'm sure you know. Yeah, so, well deserved, but crazy. But, what is something that you feel, not that anything is lacking, but what is something that you feel that we sorely need to get to the next step? To really, we're already doing well, but what is something you feel that esports really needs to advance even further, not you can always get better, What's something that you're banking, man, if we had this, it would just pump everything up.
So my answer is going to be, I'll just answer it, then you get it. What I think we need is a healthy intake of new players all the time, new games coming out, and honestly, to support this mainstream explosion of gaming and esports, and to not necessarily look at it and say well, that's dumb. This is our thing. It's no, this is we worked so hard on this to share it with the world, and we're getting a chance.
Inclusivity as opposed to exclusivity.
Right, exactly, and and that's one of the reasons why I'm a big fan of Fortnite. I don't necessarily play. It's not the game I play the most, but because of that reason. again, for the inclusivity, the fact that I could play it with my friends, I could play it with my 13-year-old kid. I see, people coming together over this game. Like, we're seeing this happen more and more in gaming. And, I think it's that we just have to continue to support the scenes that we love, the scenes that we want to see grow, and each other, right? And I think the other part is like just positivity. Like, look what we're doing an award show on CBS. Esports is as big as it has ever been, and there's no slowing down, right? So let's just all be very thankful that we've been able to make it to this point, and just keep supporting it in every way we can.
Support. Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you. djWheat, y'all.